What are some of the best international payment systems for IT outsourcing companies? Hey again, welcome to the channel where we talk all sorts of IT businesses, how to start an IT business, how to run an IT business, and how to grow your IT business. And before we jump into today's topic, smash the like button so that more people could see this video, and let's begin. Firstly, let's not mistake payment gateways like Stripe, Fondi, to checkout, etc. with virtual corporate financial accounts. And in the latter case, your choice is sort of limited because typically as a company you should have a bank account in the country where your company is registered in, even if you use a virtual corporate bank account. So if you run, say, an IT outsourcing, an IT consulting, an IT even product business, you have to have a bank account in the country where you register your company in. And in this case, many company owners go for, why would I need a virtual corporate account if I already have one, like sort of a physical, like in the bank of my own country? And in many cases, this is the truth. They don't need this extra virtual corporate account. But many companies, including my own, need to have those virtual financial accounts for multiple reasons. Firstly, because I want to have a bank account that has requisites that are accessible to any client in the world, be it a US-based client, a European-based client, an Asian-based client. I want to have an account where they can all pay without any issues, because sometimes your local bank is not the most convenient for clients from other countries to work with. So as an IT entrepreneur, as an online entrepreneur, if you're not lucky enough to be born in North America or in European Union, meaning Western Europe, or say in Australia where there is some sort of a reliable bank system, you have to be creative about your financial accounts. Let's start with the first international payment system that you can use as your corporate bank account as an IT entrepreneur, and that is Payoneer. Now, Payoneer is designed for you to get paid by international clients and international marketplaces if you use them, and have both direct payments and automated payments. In Payoneer, what you can use, as you can see, you can receive money from Upwork, for example, directly from Amazon if you're selling some goods on Amazon, on eBay, on Freelancer. So you can receive your funds on your Payoneer account from multiple platforms. And if you will be running an IT outsourcing business, I presume that you will at some point get paid by Upwork. And that is great because withdrawing your funds on Payoneer from Upwork is free if you do it in a smart way, if you provide your details for ESH payments, and there is an option for you to do that. And then the withdrawal from Upwork takes 1 cent or something like that, which is extremely useful. And on Payoneer, you can have international bank details as well for different clients of yours. For example, if you have clients in USA, then you can provide them details for ESH payments so that they don't pay the bank fee. And if you have clients outside of USA, all over the world, you can provide different details and you still will receive the funds to the same account. So that is super convenient, and we've been using Payoneer for several years now. And if you would like to try Payoneer, I will throw down the link below. Using that link, you will receive some money back to your account when using Payoneer. So you go and check out that link in the description to earn your first $25. The great thing about Payoneer is that it is super convenient, user-friendly, and the design is user-friendly. And secondly, is because they have quite a friendly customer support, which is accessible at almost all times, during business days typically and during business times, but it's used perfectly for me. And you can reach them out by phone number, by online support, by emailing them, and they will respond to you typically right away, or if you're reaching out via email in the course of 1 or 2 days. So let's check our options, and they are actually asking what would be the right account for your needs. If you are, say, a freelancer or a small business owner, an online seller, meaning that you will be mostly using marketplaces like Amazon, an affiliate marketer, again, it means that you will receive payments from different platforms, vacation rental host, or individual. And depending on this, they will understand what source of clients you will be having and which payments you will be receiving, because Payoneer takes it seriously and you will have to register each of your clients separately so that they understand that there are no frauds involved and that the money that you're receiving are your legit money earned by yourself and paid to you by your clients. I recommend Payoneer as one of the most convenient and easy to use international payment system. Go and check out my partner link in the description if you want to check it out. Firstly, let me express my frustration, because despite the fact that nowadays you can actually open the company in any country of your choosing, more or less so, you cannot open a bank account virtually online. You have to come to that country in person, like physically, which is impossible in so many cases. Yes, I'm talking about Ukraine now and the war that we are in and the fact that we are basically locked up in our country, but there are also other situations with this COVID thing, with those pandemic thing, and there are also like basic cases when you just don't have enough money to come to another country, especially when you're just starting out your business and you don't know whether it will be up and running or whether you will fail miserably. You don't know that. You possibly don't have much of a savings and you don't want to waste it to just go and open a corporate bank account in another country. So there are so many reasons why you can't be physically there. And besides, some countries don't only require from you to come physically to open a bank account, a corporate bank account, but they also require from you to have an offline office in their country, which is the case in Estonia as well. And we don't have a physical offline office in Estonia, and that's why we cannot open a corporate bank account there. And not only do you have to choose among available options, but you also have to consider few things before opening that virtual corporate bank account for your IT outsourcing company, and those are things like, is it secure? Because you don't want to lose all of your corporate money, right? Money that don't actually belong to you. You have to pay salaries out of those money, you'll have to pay for some services, you'll have to pay taxes, and if you're being hacked or if you're using some unreliable provider, not gonna work. Secondly, if you can withdraw some reports for the tax purposes. For example, to pay our taxes in Estonia, we have to withdraw reports from our corporate bank account. The platform and the provider that you are using have to have this option for you to be able to have some sort of report for your accountant to be able to file your taxes. The next easy to use international payment system you can use as your virtual bank account, corporate bank account, as an IT or online entrepreneur is Wise. And this system is pretty new on the market, and as such they do have certain flaws, but still they have this option of registering your business account here, which makes them eligible for our consideration. And another thing is that I've been using Wise as an individual for quite some time now, and I've been using it along with different marketplaces, and I've been sending money back and forth using Wise mostly as a gateway. They have this option, let me show you. They have this option and they ask me, like in Russian, so which profile would you like to use, which account would you like to use, your personal account or your business profile? So yes, you do have an opportunity to create your Wise business account. Now, the pros here is that Wise is super easy to use. This is a good option to consider. If you want to try it out, I'll drop the partner link below so that you get some perks by using it. The next option, a very good option that you might consider, quite a reliable one, which is long on the market, is Revolut. And Revolut also does provide you with an opportunity to use their system for both individual and business purposes. And yes, you can definitely have your virtual bank account, virtual business account on Revolut. And this is like an electronic online bank, which is easy to use, which has good customer support, and which has reasonable fees. And it's one of the most reliable on the market, works with multiple marketplaces, so Revolut is quite a good option to consider. Okay, the next option you all are familiar with is PayPal. And PayPal is a great option to have as a corporate virtual bank account for your business. So I'm sure you know more about PayPal than I do, because I only use PayPal for individual purposes, but I know people in US and UK who actually use PayPal as their primary business account. I can't say whether it's like fully convenient and whether you can withdraw reports from there for your tax purposes, because you need to pay taxes from all of your accounts. But I'm sure there are certain options, and PayPal does have customer support all right, and they're long on the market. So yes, this is another great option to consider as an online entrepreneur. So basically, most of us online entrepreneurs, IT outsourcing entrepreneurs as well, want to have convenience when running their online businesses, and that includes the accessibility to their virtual corporate accounts, legal ability to run your business from home, and legal ability to be able to pay your taxes online, and important, fast responding and friendly customer support. Now, the fifth option you might go for is opening an offshore bank account, and it might be costly to open them, and the options are, the secure options are United Kingdom, Ireland, Estonia as well, Cyprus, Serbia, Virgin Islands, and others. And there are numerous third-party companies that help you or claim that they might help you to go through all the legal stuff, but I strongly advise you to be super careful and double check here. When we were opening our Estonian company, we did it the stupid way. We just Googled, had the introduction call, and off we went to starting our company. I don't recommend trying this method. If you have some recommendations, better use them. If you have some sort of connections, better use them. And the sixth option you might have as an online entrepreneur would be to open a corporate bank account in your own country. It might be the best option for you in some cases. For example, if you don't plan to work with international clients, which is super rare these days, but still, or if your tax system in your country is really simple, really convenient, so just consider the closest and the easiest option. If there are any other international payment systems that I didn't mention in this video, please throw them down in the comments and please share your experience. I would highly appreciate that, because I'm always looking for options, and I recommend you go and watch this playlist next, where I talk in details how to set up your IT business, how to run your business, and cover all sorts of other practical tips you might not hear anywhere else on YouTube. See you there, and stay safe.